Along the trail, I'm discovering that there are signs for the trees, some of the plant life. It's not just trees, some of the low shrubbery, it looks like, too. So I mentioned in my last video that the big leaf magnolia is as far south as here, which kind of came as a surprise to me. And so just to give you an idea, the big leaf magnolia is named that because obviously of the giant leaves. Just interesting that it's this far south. I don't think I realized that. I am back at Lake Lurleen State Park. After my last visit here, I realized the trails here are really nice. So I came with a plan to hike the entire Tashka Trail, which is 9 miles, plus the Lakeside Trail, which I did last time. So altogether, that'll be 11 miles of trail, plus about another mile and a half of road walk to get back to the Jeep. So I'm getting started about 7:30 in the morning this time. And so I should finish up around lunchtime, maybe a little after, kind of depending on what my pace looks like. So you can hear behind me the heavy equipment. They're apparently building something here along the trail. There's a clearing, and for the sake of being on a nature walk, I'd kind of like to be away from it. I'm finally getting past it, but boy, it was loud. I don't know how they got that heavy equipment in here. Clearly there's a trail of some kind. It is pretty dark right now. There's about a 60% chance of rain. The high today is only 80, which is pretty typical for Alabama in early October. Maybe it'll, maybe the day will brighten up a little bit. I anticipate at some point today I am going to get rained on. Sounds like I'm getting that 60% chance of rain, but I feel a few sprinkles, but I'm really not feeling it, even though it sounds like it's raining pretty good. But I'm under the canopy, and the canopy and the understory trees are still leafed out, so I'm not feeling a whole lot. I did pop out in a place that was a little less covered, and I could feel it, and so it's raining, but not feeling much right now. Oh, let's see. All right, going the other direction, that's mile 8, so it means I've come about a mile. Yep, so it's raining. I pulled up, I actually got a pretty good signal here, but I pulled up a weather radar map. I'm gonna put it up here, or maybe I already have, but I'm gonna show what the radar looks like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be walking in rain pretty much the rest of the day, so I may not do a whole lot of videoing now as we go along, so we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But it sounds like it's raining pretty good. I feel a little mist and some sprinkles for what's coming through the canopy and the understory. So we'll see how all this turns out. If I don't if I don't film much more, if you've stuck with me this long, go ahead and give this video a like. And if you feel so inclined, if you like the stuff that I'm putting out, go ahead and subscribe. But this is not a channel where I'm producing like a lot of people do, and it's good stuff too, but producing basically short movies of their hikes. What I'm producing is just a record of the hikes that I take, and I just take the clips that I video and string them together, and that's the video that I put out. Man, now this is a hiking trail. Easy grade. Walking on a pretty thick bed of pine straw. Except for the rain, this is pretty close to ideal walking. And as I say that, the rain slacks off down to about nothing. So yeah, this is all right. I'm pretty surprised at the number of bridges to get across all the streams. Most of the streams are pretty small. This is the biggest one I've seen so far. But having bridges is pretty nice. I'm just kind of not used to it. I'm used to more wilderness area, and when you come to a stream, you just have to get wet going across. But this is kind of nice. Went through some heavier storms there for a little while. Obviously I wasn't filming, just put the camera away. But now, it slacked off a little bit. I can give you a little bit more of the flavor of the trail. Even though I think probably from the perspective of someone watching this, it all looks pretty much the same, except for the occasional bridge. I've also, on this part of the trail, I've been away from the lake. Now this trail does a circuit around the lake, but on this end of the trail, it's been pretty far away from the lake. It gets closer as I go on. I'm about 3 miles into my 11-mile hike, and about, I think roughly the halfway point, it gets closer to the lake where I can see it again. So not quite there yet. I don't know if this is going to turn out, but you can, even through the rain, you can see the ridge on the other side of the valley there. I did not anticipate getting a view like that. You may not be able to tell on video. I can see it with my eyes, but maybe not on video. So, all right. Maybe I'll get another view of it coming up. I've passed the 6-mile mark, and I guess it was maybe a quarter mile ago, I kind of rejoined the lake. I thought I would be able to see it a lot sooner than I did, but I guess the 6-mile mark going the direction I am, or the 3-mile mark, the direction I went last time, is about the point where you either regain the lake or lose it. So just if you find that to be interesting, if you're going to hike it, I don't know that it necessarily matters, but it's kind of a neat view from here. It makes me wonder what this would look like in the late fall or on into the winter. Of course, keep in mind this is central Alabama, so even in the wintertime, it's perfectly good hiking weather. In fact, that's my preference, is to go in the wintertime. The only downside, of course, is the really short days, but it's not buggy, it's not hot and humid the way it is in the late spring to early fall. So I may come try this again in the wintertime, maybe a day where it's not pouring down rain the whole time. Although I will say this has been a pretty good walk. Even though it's been raining, I finally put on my rain gear once I got completely soaked, which is kind of dumb. I'd waited too late to do it, but I put on my rain gear and I've been walking pretty warm the whole time. And I stopped a little while ago to have a snack, and I wasn't stopped more than about 3 or 4 minutes, and I started to get cool, and I thought I've got to get moving again, generate some more heat. So I've kind of, as far as that goes, I've kind of shot myself in the foot. I don't dare stop now, because as wet as I am, it's pretty much a lock that I'm going to get cold, or cool anyway. So I'm just going to keep moving. I'm at the, like I said, I'm past the 6 mile mark, so for the day I'm past halfway. That last bit of road walk ought to go pretty fast. So, and then of course the Lakeside Trail is largely pretty level. There's a little bit of roll to it, and Pashka Trail has far and away more rolling hills to it than anything else here that I've seen. So, but I have passed several side trails, so that'll be interesting to check those out maybe next time. So. Just finished the Tasca Trail, and I have 2 miles left to go to get back to the south trailhead. Then it's road walk to the north trailhead. This is I'm standing on the dam, and I'm at the spillway. If I sound a little bit out of breath, it's because I just came up that hill, which I don't know on camera doesn't look like a whole lot, but maybe it's because I've already done 9 miles in 3 hours, which at 50 years old I think is fantastic. So anyway, almost done for the day. Starting to clear a little bit. Sure, I'll eat those words in a few minutes. Going out on a view of the lake here. Oh yeah, I think I came out to this spot on the last trip here. Oh, it's finally cleared up enough that I can hold the camera out away from my body and it not get completely soaked, which I was trying to avoid. Frog togs have worked pretty good. Did not bring an umbrella, so it was just walking in the rain. It's been a good trip. I passed the 1 mile marker a little while back, so I'm almost done with the trail portion. And the only thing I have left would be the road walk to get back to the car.